Austin is it's a very friendly community, but it's also a very tight-knit community. Whenever something happens, everybody pulls together and they're like family. We all fight like family, but we're all family when it all comes down to it. There's, what, 200 people in Austin now, and you have to depend on each other. You help each other out. If you're going to town, you know, hey, I'm going to town, do you need some milk? Can you pick up my prescription? You know, and we all work together. And the sense of pride in the history, we have 11 buildings and sites on the National Registry, which was done by a group there in the Austin Historical Society. They worked really hard on that. We have Stokes Castle, which is like a well-known landmark for the state of Nevada, but it's also Austin's landmark, you know. Our churches are three of the oldest churches in the state of Nevada. We'll argue with Virginia City. Our Catholic church is older because theirs burned down. Ours never did. And we have the Gridley store. And of course, you know the history with Gridley, where he was like one of the people that helped found the Red Cross with the sanitary fund and the sack of flour and all of that. There's just, and Emma Nevada, you know, she was a famous opera singer and she grew up in Austin. Western women are strong. They have to be. When you look at the women coming across the plains in those covered wagons and stuff, they were so strong. They did the work. Those men sat around riding horses and did a little bit of hunting. Those women cooked and cleaned and took care of kids and built fires and took care of the meat. You know, the men might shoot it, but they brought it in and dropped it in their laps and they had to clean it up, and they were strong. They still are. You know, it's funny when we have families that are looking to move to Austin, some of them can't actually imagine living without Walmarts and stuff, you know, and it's like, what do you mean the nearest Walmart's 112 miles away? Well, you know, you just get used to it. It's no big deal. We all drive a lot. We spend a lot of time on the highway with our kids, you know, during sports and stuff. Most of the parents all travel with their kids to support them. We travel hours. We spend more time on the bus than you could ever imagine. And all of the communities, Austin, Eureka, Ely, all of us, we spend hours traveling and doing, and you learn how to shop, and you learn how to make do, and you learn how to make things for yourself, and I just, you still have that strength, that fortitude that the women that came here in the first place had. You make the choices that make yourself and your family happy. We live an outdoor lifestyle, not as extreme as some. We have ATVs and we hunt and we fish, and we had mountain bikes when our kids were smaller. You learn that the sense of community is very important, and you also learn that with a community that your kids turn out better. Because not only do you have your family, but you have the community there also.